Good evening.
Hello everybody. This is nice, isn't it?
Isn't it just? Has everybody cancelled the celebrations then? We didn't even plan any, to be fair. We were thinking about it and then thought as things were going, we decided against it, basically.
We thought about having a reduced... Oh, it's you.
I know, it's me, it's all right.
We thought about having a sort of a reduced version of our Hogmanay celebrations and then thought, bugger it, we're not doing it.
Yeah. We the family we're okay. We're testing negative at the moment, but there's quite a few in our family, grandkids and the likes who are currently positive. So we didn't want to risk anything. Let's put it that way.
No, and we've spent quite a lot of time with them last week, but fortunately I have tested negative several times since.
Yes, we spent
Thank heaven for vaccine.
Lot of time with things stuck up our noses, as you do.
Yes,
anyway.
Indeed. Are we starting with a cheerful song?
Yeah, we'll start with a cheerful song and then we'll take it downhill from there. One Way Ticket. I can't remember what album this is off. It's sort of a mixed up bag tonight. We've got some of our own, some originals, some's new, some's not.
Can I just say, it's all been a bit last minute and this is a different stool from the one I usually sit on and it's a little bit higher and there's nowhere to rest my foot.
You can rock a bit
so
on that one as well.
I should be jigging around somewhat tonight.
Quite a spectacular
Nobody's shouted that they can't hear us, so this is a good thing. Check my bags, but it feels like something's missing. Something I might be needing down the line. Well, I'm leaving here today, but a part of me will stay. I got a one-way ticket, but a return state of mind. Ticked off all the jobs that needed doing. Stopped the paper, paid the rent, said my goodbyes. I checked the time and time again, but something's underneath my skin. I got a one-way ticket, but a return state of mind. Always one eye on the road. I'm not the kind to settle down like a worn-out scrap of tumbleweed. I roll from town to town. Maybe I stayed too long this time and the roots began to spread. I don't understand this feeling. Something messing with my head. Picked up my strings and threw my bag over my shoulder. Turned away just as a tear slipped from my eye. Well, so long to you, old friend. Someday our paths may meet again. I got a one-way ticket, but a return state of mind. I got a one-way ticket, but a return state of mind. I got a one-way ticket, but a return state of mind. Well, some of it was there.
Not bad. Not bad.
You know.
Yeah.
So Dave wrote that song after a mate of ours, Ian, Little Ian Goodsman, calls himself Lil Ian Goodsman, which tends to get changed to Lillian but he's definitely Little
He's
Ian.
definitely Little Ian. He's a cracking blues player.
He's,
as
he's
well.
a really good like
Smart,
blues
acoustic blues man.
and ragtime guitar player. But he was going back to New Zealand, and David said, "Are you staying over there? Or are you coming back?" And his reply was, "I've got a one-way ticket, but a return state of mind."
Well, he did come back. I think
And he did come back, and he
over
came
in
back and lived
Cheshire
in this
way, yeah.
house.
He did for a time.
Yes. Oh, this is a Grateful Dead song, isn't it?
Yeah, I love this song.
It's beautiful. Was it Norm McCarthy did a really, really good version?
Norman Waterson.
Norman
yeah.
Waterson, yes.
Yeah, with the Carthys.
Yeah,
There's
did a
the
fabulous
Waterson girl.
version of this.
It's beautiful lyric. Jerry Garcia and
Rob Hunter.
Rob Hunter, that's it.
I know because it says on here.
Yes, oh, that's where I was just trying to look.
Who's
I've
on?
got some,
Sorry, I'm looking at this now.
I've got some Jerry Garcia stuff on my iPod, and we've got it sits on a little player in the kitchen and just goes on random, you know. So there's all sorts of stuff comes up on there, and I've got an album. Jerry Garcia plays Dylan, and some of the stuff on there you could actually at the start of a guitar solo you could go away on holiday, come back, and he would still only be halfway through the solo. And you wouldn't miss a verse. It's great. He can just play for ages. Well, he could, but this is beautiful.
Can I just say, hello, Dina. Dina's a newbie.
Hello, Dina.
We've got a load. Oh, Chris Vaughan's on down from
Hi, Chris.
Gloucestershire,
Yeah,
from
thanks.
down Tewkesbury way.
Thanks to I know Chris did. Thanks to all of those that shared this. We do appreciate
Yeah.
it.
Kay and Neil are on. Manel, hola Manel. ¿Qué tal? Christelle, salut.
Did you get all that?
Yeah. Ari.
You can see the Gaelics coming along well.
Got Ari. So we've got four
Ari,
countries
oh,
that I know
yeah.
of at the
This is
moment.
good,
This is
yeah.
great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, sorry. Sarah's watching. Explain later.
Yeah, we'll crack on anyway because we've got a few songs we want to try and get through. That's okay. Yeah, Black Muddy River. I'm trying to think who's the other guy. Oh. Doesn't matter. It might come to me. Really smart guitarist who I saw doing a version of this on YouTube once. Just one thought. You was going to do the flute solo on this. Are you playing the flute
No.
solo? Oh, okay.
I'll have a go.
When the last rose of summer pricks my finger, and the hot sun chills me to the bone, when I can't hear the song for the singer, and I can't tell my pillow from a stone, I will walk along by the black muddy river and sing me a song of my own. I will walk along by the black muddy river and sing me a song of my own. When the last bolt of sunshine hits the mountain and the stars start to splatter in the sky, when the moon, hang on, I've lost my way. When the moon splits the southwest horizon and the scream of an eagle on the fly, I will walk along by the black muddy river and listen to the ripples as they moan. I will walk along by the black muddy river and sing me a song of my own. Black muddy river, roll on forever. I don't care how deep or wide. If you got another side, roll muddy river, black when it seems like the night will last forever, and there's nothing left to do but count the years. When the strings of my heart begin to sever, and stones fall from my eyes instead of tears, I will walk along by the black muddy river and dream me a dream of my own. I will walk along by the black muddy river and sing me a song of my own, and sing me a song of my own. Grateful Dead.
Yay!
Good song.
It is, it's a cracker.
Isn't it a belter? Yeah.
I'm going to have a look on here now.
You do that.
Talk to the
I'm
people.
going to, well, I'm not, I'm going off. I'm going to go and
I'll
change
go
the
and get a
guitar.
different...
I,
Steve Wood from Sandwich. Oh, Rose on again. Hi, Rose.
Hey, right. Sandwich. I don't think we've had anybody on from Sandwich before, have we?
we've
That
got
seems new.
Francis is on again from Horsham, is it?
Horsham.
Francis, I think so.
Yeah.
Ari's congratulating you for reminding me to use the flute.
Well,
Oh,
I kind of thought so, you know.
we've got Roger Finlay on from Garoggery West in New South Wales. So that's
Oh, brilliant.
the country count up to 5,
That's
I think,
great.
now
Oh,
tonight.
thank-
That's excellent.
That was Gregory, you say?
No, Roger.
Roger. Sorry, Roger.
Close.
Oh, New South Wales, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, well chuffed.
Russ
Cracking,
Smith's on.
Hi, Russ.
Um,
Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
Happy birthday
to Jane, for
recently.
Christmas Day.
And Happy
Yes.
New Year, everybody, as well. Yeah.
It's lots of interesting places. Oh, Belper, of course. Michael's on. Mike Jones is on for Belper. Hemel Hempstead, Sleaford.
I just had a minor crisis just before this started. I picked up this guitar, and because it's in a different tuning, which is why I'm using this one, and I could not remember how this song started. I think I've got it. It's a Dougie MacLean song, "Ready for the Storm,"
Yeah, I've got a couple of Scottish ones coming up here.
and I was going to try and tell you what tuning it's in for the guitar interaction. I can't remember. It's C G.
Something else.
C, I think it's B flat. I think it was B flat then, because I know it's like a minor tuning. Anyway, yeah, makes
And
perfect sense to some people.
for the
not
Whiskey
me.
Anoraks, yes, I am drinking Talisker. And this is my new Talisker mug, which came with hot chocolate and Talisker. But I'm just drinking the Talisker at the moment. What are you drinking?
I'll drink the hot chocolate. I'm on. This is, you can very near chew this stuff. I'm guessing one of the kids bought me this. I can't remember who bought me this, but it's a Guinness.
Kids are all grown up, for those of you who don't know.
Guinness West Indian Porter, and a 6%. It's very nice. I mean, it's very tasty. But as I say, you could. I reckon you could waterproof roofs with that. it's nice. Give her, that's mine.
Oh yeah, that's nice.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is a Dougie MacLean song. Dougie best known south of the border anyway, and north really, for Caledonia. But this is another one of his. It's Ready for the Storm.
Ah.
Waves rolling and the tide pulls out. It's an angry sea, but there is no doubt that the lighthouse will keep shining out to warm the lonely sailor. The lightning strikes and the wind cuts cold through the sailor's bones to the sailor's soul, till there's nothing left that he can hold except the rolling ocean. And I am ready for Yes, you love me, and I should have realized I had no reasons to be frightened. And I am ready for the storm. Yes, I'm ready. I am ready for the storm. Ready for the storm. Distance, it is no real friend. Time will take its time, and you will find that in the end it brings you me, this lonely sailor. When the sky begins to clear and the sun it melts away my fear, I cry a silent weary tear for those that need to love me. And I am ready for the storm. Yes, so ready. I am ready for the storm. Yes, so ready. I am ready for the storm. Ready for the storm. My feet don't touch the floor on this.
Should have put high heels on.
Even with high heels on, I'm on tiptoe and my feet still don't touch the floor. Sorry, I'm going back on here now to have a look and see who's saying. Oh, hello, Sharon. Sharon got a whole crate of Man's Brown Ale from Santa. Yeah, well, you know, we're all cheap dates in our way, darling.
Man's Brown Ale.
Yes. Remember when we went to the Duke of Boots?
We
Sharon
did,
was
yeah.
on-
That was one of the first things I used to drink was Man's Brown Ale. You could get it for about 16p a pint up the Nag's Head, and it was always quite sweet, and I had a bit of a sweet tooth then. I don't know as I would like it. I might like it.
You might.
Give them the
very
chance. I
well.
will try it. Yeah, I will try it.
Well, Rosalind Young is on homebrewed Cranachan. Actually, are you on like just the drink Cranachan, or are you eating a Cranachan with oats and cream and all that sort of stuff? Both of which are lovely.
Felicity Ann Milner. I don't know that name. That seems somebody
I
new.
do
think.
know that
Oh,
name.
right.
Yes.
You're most welcome anyway.
Patricia and Tony are on. Frida's on. Well, Frida's not really Frida. Frida's Jane, everybody, but she's Frida on Facebook.
Blindingly obvious, really.
Obviously. Yes. Russ Smith says your drink looks like Underseal.
Yeah, I reckon you could. It would certainly stop the rust getting through.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah, we're gonna thank you, Martin. It's oh yes, Sharon says she'll bring a bottle or two of Man's Brown when she comes over.
Yeah, please do that. You're most welcome.
Jeff and Nikki, they're late joining. Can we start again? No, you'll have to go back and watch it again. Okay.
We've got some birthdays thinking of that.
We have got some birthdays. Yes.
Carol Mooney, I don't know if Carol's. I've not noticed she's on there.
I've not seen.
Hello,
what Carol's on.
Cleethorpes, if you are.
Yeah, Carol had
she
a
was
big birthday.
70 on the 29th. Our granddaughter Eva is 10 today.
Yeah. Mary Drosher of Mary and Derek, or Derry and Merrick, depending on how much you've had to drink.
That was her birthday.
Mary's birthday was on
Christmas
Day as well.
Brian Benellick, Brian's birthday today. I don't know if Brian's
Yeah.
on there.
Lots and lots of birthdays. Can I just say, as soon as Jane's on as well, good luck for Tuesday. Jane's having an operation on her foot on Tuesday, so she's isolating at the moment, pre-op. Yeah.
It's one of those things, isn't it? Our sort of age. I mean, I'm not talking about you out there, obviously, but we have a lot of operation discussions with our friends these days. See,
Oh, Carol's there. Hi,
various
Carol.
procedures that's coming up. Oh,
Carol,
good. Yeah, happy
yeah.
birthday. Oh, you got the happy birthday, Carol. That's
Yeah.
great then. Yeah.
So this is a Robert Burns poem.
Yeah. We heard this. Go on, sorry.
Yeah, we actually made it to our local session Sunday before Christmas, and a local lass called Heidi sang this and did a really, really nice job
Beautiful
of it. But
version.
it's a song that, again, most people would know it not from the Robbie Burns, but from the singing of one of my heroes, Dick Gaughan.
Dick Gaughan did a great version of this.
and it's a song decrying tribalism.
Yeah, that's a
of
good
all
idea.
sorts.
That's a
And
good idea.
yeah, political tribalism in particular. The song's called Both Sides the Tweed. No political tribalism in this house, except when England plays Scotland at anything.
Yeah. Yeah. No love lost then.
No. What's the spring breathing jasmine and rose? What's the summer with all its gay train? Or the splendor of autumn to those who have bartered their freedom for gain? Let the love of our land sacred right to the love of our people succeed. Let friendship and honor unite and flourish on both sides the tweed. No sweetness the senses can cheer, where corruption and bribery bind. No brightness that gloom can e'er clear, for honor's the sum of the mind. Let the love of our land sacred right to the love of our people succeed. Let friendship and honor unite and flourish on both sides the tweed. Let virtue distinguish the brave, place riches in lowest degree. Think them poorer who would be a slave, and richer who dare to be free. Let the love of our land sacred right to the love of our people succeed. Let friendship and honor unite and flourish on both sides the tweed. Let the love of our land sacred right to the love of our people succeed. Let friendship and honor unite and flourish on both sides the tweed.
It's a gorgeous tune, isn't it?
It's gorgeous. I don't think anybody noticed my glasses falling off my head.
Oh, was it your glasses? I heard something go clattering.
I can't reach them. That's them.
I resisted.
I know. I know. I've lost one of my baffies as well. So for English people, baffies are slippers. So I'm sat here. I'm dressed. I was going to do tonight in pyjamas. I thought I might put a smart top on and then pyjama bottoms, because at the end of the day, that's what most of us have been wearing most of the time for the last 2 years. Well, in my case, it's been pyjamas or running gear. That's all. Can I say my running thing?
So you like?
I am just mildly OCD. I had been,
walking.
but I have been recording my runs for the last year, and aiming to get to 75k in a month. If we're at home all month, it's been less obviously when we've been away on the road. But I got to the end of, well, to almost the end of the year, and I added up all the months, and I thought, oh, I've got like 6 kilometres to do to get to 700 and of running, as well as the walking ones, and I thought I can do that. That's only 6 kilometres. I've got a week. And then I realised that I'd actually missed out September. So when I added September in, I was actually 12 kilometres short of 750. So I've had to do that now. So I've got to run tomorrow. I've got less than 5, just over 5 to do tomorrow.
Cool.
And then I will have 750 for the year.
I've just
and sore hips.
noticed on it, Man's Brown is getting a real slating.
Is it?
Yeah, it's getting an absolute slating on here. It's probably better in the memory than in the glass these days. But I was going to tell you something else then, and I've completely forgotten what it was. What was I thinking about?
I don't know, Dave. I never know what you're thinking about, sweetheart.
Running. I was on about
Cycling?
Man's Brown. No, not really. No, I got some new cycling shorts for Christmas, and it's my birthday. Yeah, big padding around the bum. Went out with my daughter Leanne the other day. I think she was suffering more than I was, actually.
She was, because as I was going out running, they were coming back from cycling, and I was trying to hitch a lift, and Leanne was shouting about how sore her backside was.
That's not actually what she said. But
no, she didn't. She didn't say backside.
Get the picture. No. You get the picture.
Roger Findlay, out in Australia, studied at Nottingham University.
Really?
Yes, because there's discussions about beer. Did you used to drink Shipstons, Roger? You had to strain it through your teeth to get the bits out. I did.
I was impressed when we were out in Oz. I was really impressed with all the different beers that you could get.
Yes.
And I remember standing at a bar. It was half time in a gig, and I went to get a beer. And there's a few chaps at the bar, and there's a load of different pumps for different ales that you could get and this sort of thing. And I got talking to this chap, and I said, I thought all of you chaps, all you just drank was Castlemaine 4X and Foster's. He goes, nah, mate, that's just the shit we sell to you Poms, he said. Apparently they don't drink it, they just brew it and ship it over here.
We actually played very close to Castlemaine, and they didn't even serve 4X in the pub there, did they?
Yeah,
but
Newstead, that was near
Newstead,
there.
Yeah. They had some fantastic beers in Oz and in New Zealand. But the tax on alcohol is really high. So especially in NZ, it was really expensive, but we put up with it.
Yeah, we get through. You get through.
Yeah.
This I went out last night for a drink with Andy, my youngest lad, and Daryl, his mate Daryl, and Mike, my eldest lad. He joined us later on. Mike's down from Scotland, and I got thinking. And this song, I've sung this song once before, which is about 4 years ago, I think, at a gig in Sleaford Playhouse, and I screwed it up and nearly bored my eyes out actually when I did it. But the song, Daryl, who I just mentioned, his brother Dean was a cracking lad, and it was 2000. I think it's 27th of December 2012, if I remember this rightly. Dean had been out celebrating on Boxing Day and was involved in an accident on the way home, and is no longer with us, bless him.
He wasn't driving, he was a passenger in a car that
killed outright. And quite a while after that, I know Dean's mum Mel and stepdad Steve as well, and I've been in touch with Mel, and she'd sent me some lyrics that she'd found that Dean had written, because he was a really good musician, cracking bass player. He's one of them who could turn his hand to anything. It was a force of nature, actually. If Dean walked in the room, you know about it. You know, he was only in his early 20s when he left us. And
Excuse me.
You're welcome. Just cover your ears.
I'm sorry.
But Mel had been going through some of his stuff and found some lyrics that he'd got written on scraps of paper, and she sent them to me, and to see if I could make something of it. And it was easy. It was easy because they were very good lyrics, and I sort of added a bit and chopped a bit about here and there, and came up with this song. So we'll dedicate it to Dean, bless him, and to his mum Mel.
All I can think of is that somewhere up there, Dean is creating absolute havoc.
He'll be riding in a shopping trolley.
Yes, riding in a shopping trolley through the drive-in at a heavenly McDonald's. Because they wouldn't serve him on foot.
They wouldn't serve him on foot in the drive-through. So we went through on a shopping trolley with his mates once. Sort of thing you do, but yeah.
Yeah.
It's called Those Who Are Waiting, by and by. no solution to your temptation. The one thing you need to realize is right from wrong. Learn from your mistakes and hope that you move on. Oh, I've lived a little, learned some hard lessons along the way, but you have to believe that it becomes easier day by day. For time it heals all wounds, or so they say. I find it hard to comprehend that this heart could ever mend with so much pain and so much anger in my sky. And I know every day's a gift when you're sharing each one with those who are close and those who are waiting by and by. Yeah, those who are close and those who are waiting by and by. I'm just a regular person with my imperfection, trying to stop these cracks from tearing me apart. Some days you're winning, some days you're spinning, some days you just haven't got a clue quite where to start. Those are the days that you're closest to my heart. Yeah, those are the days you're closest to my heart. And I find it hard to comprehend that this hurt could ever mend with so much pain and so much anger beneath my sky. But I know every day's a gift when you're sharing each one with those who are close and those who are waiting by and by. Yeah, those who are close and those who are waiting by and by.
Dino. It's a hard one to follow, that, babe. It's
Oh, we've got a belter to
we
follow
have,
that.
yeah. Sorry,
We've
I'm
got a
trying to
belter
look
to
at this
follow
again
that.
now.
Oh yeah, we've got a few. Fingers crossed, we've got a few gigs coming up. I mean, we had a bit of a run. Which I think we spoke about that after the last live stream. We had an eventful run actually with the van and things like that. But
Sorry, Leanne's just posted my arse still hurts.
Oh right.
I was trying to make you out to be polite.
Yeah.
Failed.
Well, it's getting on, you know.
Yeah.
But we have got a few coming up. All being well, hopefully, we'll be at the Queen's Head in Belper in Derbyshire a week on Saturday. And then later in January, January the 29th, we're at the Somborne Sessions down in Hampshire, which should be cracking. I'm really looking forward to that. February, we've got Watford Folk Club. I'm reading all these off, by the way. Stratton Subcastle Village Hall down in Salisbury, Chichester Folk Club, Hoyt Anchor Folk Club, which is in Westcliff-on-Sea, Dorking Folk Club.
That's not far from Horsham, Francis.
I don't too far, no.
Yeah. Oh, Jeff and Nikki, we might be looking for a bed.
We have a house concert in Swanley, yeah. And then finishing February off, we're at, I don't know about finishing February off, but in February the 11th, a local one for us, we're playing Bingham Folk Club, Bingham near Nottinghamshire, so that's not too far away.
Near Nottinghamshire?
In Nottinghamshire, yeah. Bingham near Nottingham, what I was meant to say.
It's about a mile from my old house, isn't it? That club.
Yeah.
This is a song we did really early on in the live streams, because it was one of those that everybody was looking for social links, and we were all trying to help each other, and this is that song, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
And it's because one good thing that's come out of this whole 2 years of crapness is that we've got to know a lot more of our neighbours a lot better.
Oh yeah, there is some good there. I've been practising my concertina, still can't play it.
Yeah, that's great.
That's great.
And I have been practising my guitar, but I have to admit, not for the last 2 weeks.
This is written by Bill Withers. He was a lovely man. Not that I ever met him, but I remember seeing a few interviews, and there was a good programme. I think probably the BBC4 did it. A lovely programme all about him, and an all-round cracking guy.
Just talking about was a lovely man, not that you ever met him. Somebody that we did meet, that of course we lost this week, was the lovely Janice Long.
Oh, Janice, yeah.
You know, Radio 1. She did Top of the Pops for the last.
The only woman presenter on Live Aid.
Yes, and also the first regular woman presenter on Radio 1.
She did Whistle Test as well. She
introduced us on stage at the Folk on the Dock Festival in Liverpool, and the first time we played it, which was the first time they held the festival, very often MCs at the festival would come up to you before you go on and say, "What do you want me to say?"
So we tell them all sorts of rubbish.
Yeah.
All sorts of lies.
Janice didn't. But she walked on stage and she'd just done her homework.
She really knew her stuff.
She talked about where we'd played and what our albums were and what kind of music, and she was lovely, and she was really fab. And when we met her again 2 years later, when we went back to that same festival, she was like, "Oh God, hello again!" And
she made me laugh actually, because I remember the second time we were there. It's an outdoor festival. The stage itself was undercover, but it's an outdoor festival on the Albert Dock in Liverpool, which is great. It's a lovely area. And the second time we played there, it was just horizontal rain for a time, and so they delayed the start of the festival because the rain was that bad. And so we were sort of hanging around backstage trying to keep warm. It was like that. This was August, by the way. And Janice had just sort of nipped outside, and I saw her go outside, and she was sort of peering a bit suspiciously, and I sort of looked at her. She said, "I'm looking to see if my dad's coming." She says, "My dad's coming, and I don't want him to see me having a smoke." She said, "He doesn't know I smoke." And I mean, she must have been about 62 then, 61, 62, something like that. I said, "The chances are he does know, Janice." She said, "I know, but I don't want him to see me." She cracked me up.
Bless her.
But anyway, Bill Withers.
This is Bill Withers. It's Lean on Me. Sometimes in our lives, we all have pain. We all have sorrow, but if we are wise, we know that there's always tomorrow. Lean on me when you're not strong. I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on, for it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. call on me, brother, when you need a hand. We all need somebody to lean on. I just might have a problem that you'll understand. We all need somebody to lean on. Lean on me when you're not strong. I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on. Oh, it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. You just call on me, brother, when you need a hand. We all need somebody to lean on. I just might have a problem that you'll understand. We all need somebody to lean on. If there is a load you have to bear that you can carry, I'll ride up the road, I'll share your load if you just call me. Just call me if you need a friend. Call me, call me.
Exactly how we practiced it.
Not at all,
Absolutely
but hey,
spot on.
I love singing that song. It's
Brilliant,
it's one
that
of them
was.
that just, it's fun. I was saying to Dave earlier, I love the sort of the different syncopations in the different sections of the song.
Yeah.
And the
Some
fact-
of them are intentional as well.
Well, there is that.
Yeah.
Hey, what's it? Roger, when are we coming to Oz? Well, we should have been in Oz
we should
a
have
year
been.
ago. Or you know, the beginning
Early
of
this
yeah,
year.
the beginning
Yeah,
of
should have
this
been early
year. We
this
should have
year,
been
that's
back
when we
out
should
there.
have
And it's not looking well. It's obviously not going to be this year. Come in. Who knows about the following year? Obviously, a lot of the festivals, like Illawarra Festival, Signet Festival, have cancelled for 2022, which means they're still carrying over their 2020 acts. So it might be 2024 before we.
Who knows? Who knows?
But if you know of any good gigs, Roger.
Yeah, we would love to get back
I
out
know
there
you're in
again.
New South Wales,
Excuse
but I don't
me.
know where that place in New South Wales is.
We're near Upper Lansdowne.
Nothing is near Upper Lansdowne, Dave. As we discovered, we drove through the night from Upper Lansdowne
Hurrah!
to Bulli, which is where Illawarra Folk Festival is, because somebody looked on Google Maps and looked it up wrong and thought they were 20 minutes apart. And we had a gig in Upper Lansdowne on the Wednesday night, and he accepted a workshop in Bulli at 10:30 the next morning. And that was when we discovered it was an 8-hour drive.
But you saw parts of Australia you didn't think you'd see. Well, actually, it was all in darkness, so we
Yeah.
didn't.
We drove through the centre of Sydney
Oh, man.
in a little hire car, which didn't have aircon, with the windows wound down to get some air in, singing Nelly the Elephant at the tops of our voices
Just
to try
singing
and keep
anything
ourselves
just to
awake.
keep lively, try and keep ourselves going. Hey-ho.
We did it.
We did it. I'm just watching because I'm just the numbers are about to rocket because I've got the banjo out.
Yeah, Ari's going to keep watching because you got the banjo out. Lynette's saying at last the banjo Faz was getting worried.
Yeah, there's been a lot of people concerned because I've not played it on the last couple of live streams, so I thought I'll put that right. We have done this one once before. It's a Bruce Springsteen song.
Okay.
I'm on fire.
Not just further south, a lot further south than, 550 south of Sydney, 350 north of Melbourne.
Oh, this is quite appropriate for you then, Roger. I bet at the moment I'm on fire. But I bet it's some
So
warm
the
down
furthest
there.
south we went was Jarvis Bay.
Uh-huh.
Driving.
Driving.
We've done the Sydney to Melbourne railway.
We did.
We got very excited because Wagga Wagga really exists.
It does.
We are sad.
It's riveting, this, isn't it? I'm just. Is anybody out there still? Yeah. Anyway, we'll give this a go.
A bit of Brucey, baby.
Hey little girl, is your daddy home? Did he go and leave you all alone? I got a bad desire. Oh, I'm on fire. Tell me, baby, is he good to you? Can he do the things that I do? Oh, no. I can take you higher.
Oh, I'm on fire.
Sometimes it's like someone took a knife, baby, edgy and dull, and cut a 6-inch valley through the middle of my skull. At night I wake up with the sheets soaking wet and a freight train running through the middle of my head. Only you can cool my desire. Oh, I'm on fire. Oh, I'm on fire. Oh, I'm on fire. Could have done with another verse, that one, Bruce. Will you sort it out, mate, please?
Well, you just
a
write
lovely
another one.
song.
That'll make it a folk song then, won't it?
I dare say
You
it
add
would,
another
yeah.
verse yourself.
You might get sued, like, but you know, whatever.
It's a good song.
This is a great song.
Yes, good point, Irene. The Hot Flush song.
Yes.
Should have been written by a menopausal woman, that song. Oh, Bullets on. For everybody else, that's Nigel Paramore.
Of course, yeah.
Again, long story.
So,
This is a song that...
Clunk.
That's the guitar hitting the wall. This is a song that I do get asked to do, and can I just, at this point, say that when I practiced it earlier on today, I did get it absolutely right.
liar.
Did. Well, actually, no, the second last note was wrong. But, so, this song
It's
tells...
for Sheila Reid.
It's especially for Sheila,
for Sheila.
yes. This song tells the story of a shipwreck. The worst peacetime naval shipping disaster ever to happen in British waters. And it happened on the early hours of the morning, January the 1st, 1919. And it happened in Broad Bay, the bay leading into Stornoway Harbour, when HMY Iolair, it's actually Yola, it means eagle, was bringing home troops who had been demobbed from the First World War and wanted to get home for the new year, and there weren't enough ships to take them from Caerlev Loch Alsh on the mainland out to Stornoway. And so Her Majesty's Yacht Iolair was requisitioned and taken, and in the early hours of the morning it turned just slightly too soon into Stornoway Harbour and foundered on the Beasts of Holham. Holham Rocks is where we go fishing when we go home. Might be fishing there with a bit of luck. In
Fingers
about
crossed.
In 3.5 months.
Yeah, a few months' time.
Should be fishing on Holham Rocks.
All being well.
But yeah, so there were 284 people on board that ship and 205 of them died. And so Dave, I'd been hounding for a song about this for ages, and Dave wrote me this one. The song is called I'll Not Sing Auld Lang Syne.
Somebody's just asking there, have we played Rosalind Court? We would do. Thanks for the donation, by the way. Somebody made a donation there. We do a charity collection.
Oh
Gee,
yes,
I must
there's
just
a good
say
point.
about
Yes,
that. Yeah,
yes, I'll have another
because
drink when you do that.
we're about 20 quid under £5,000 now for the charities. We're just collecting now for the food bank, Sleaford Larder. The Musicians Union the Musicians Hardship Fund that they were running, they have now closed that down. That one's stopped. So all the donations that we get, we will put through to our local food bank, Sleaford Food Bank. So all been well. You know, if obviously by the looks of this, a couple of donations have already come in, so we will be over the 5,000. So you've done brilliantly.
Fantastic.
Thank you very much indeed for that.
It makes a big difference to people's lives.
So yeah, Roslin Court, we were due to play Roslin Court. It's one of them that kept getting changed. And I know we did do a live stream for there, so...
We did, because we were going to do it, and then you had to isolate because you were
That's
having
right.
your hernia op.
I was having an op. Yeah, we're back on operations again.
Yeah, but yeah,
Yeah.
with luck, we are. I am in touch with Morag, and with luck, we will get back in
Get
there
back
and
down
play
there.
live at
Yeah,
some point.
that'd be good. I just
That's
noticed...
Margate, isn't it?
It is, yeah,
Yeah.
Kent.
Don't call me a captain. Sorry.
Something like that. Just saw Sarah's on there, my niece Sarah. Hope you're doing all right, Sarah. Give the old man a kiss from me. Yep. Hang on, press the button, talent button.
Too late. You could hear them singing in the harbour bars, welcoming the year. I stood waiting in a line, man without a care. Night was young, the spirits high, such joy I'd never known. 2 years since I left the island, now I was going home. The songs carried on the water as we sailed towards the sea. The sailors said we'd make good time. There was a keen southerly breeze as we neared our destination. The rain began to pour. A drop of water will not hurt us, for soon we'll be ashore. Every New Year's Eve I will remember absent friends, knowing that I'll never see the likes of them again. I see no cause to celebrate, passing of the time. I'll not drink the hearing, I'll not sing old lang syne. I froze with fear when I heard the crash. I thought my heart would stop. A wave then lifted us up high.
see no cause to celebrate the passing of the time. I'll not drink the New Year in, I'll not sing Auld Lang Syne.
Some say the crew were drinking when the beast of Holland struck. Some say it was misfortune, though I don't believe in love. Questions never answered, rumors never read. The truth died with so many men
On board the island. Every New Year's Eve I will remember as a friend, knowing that I'll never see the lights of them again. I see no cause to celebrate the passing of the time. I'll not drink the New Year in, I'll not sing Auld Lang Syne. Finished with a flourish.
Most of it was there.
Ah, pretty good, yeah.
I love that song. It's a cracker.
Goes on a bit.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of men. One of the Peter May books, I don't know if any of you have read the Lewis Men, I can't remember what the other, Black House, and there's another one. But anyway, they're a trilogy of detective stories set on the Isle of Lewis and in the Western Isles. And one of them has sort of various allusions to the Isle Air disaster. But yeah, it is. Oh God, sorry, Lynette. Lynette's had a bit of a rough month. Leanne, Mason's impressed that we're on the telly. Mason's easily impressed.
Oh, Mace, how you doing, bud? I bet he's buzzing still.
Mason is one of our grandsons and is one of the ones who currently has COVID and doesn't understand why he can't go out. He's not happy.
4 years old, really got Christmas this year, absolutely wound up to high heaven about Christmas. Got a new scooter for Christmas, can't go outside and play on it, poor lad.
No.
So he's running right around the house as we speak, probably. Yeah. But, good to see you, mate. Hope you're there. Hope all's good. I did see Tracy, my cousin, was on there as well. Happy New Year. Yeah, well, Happy New Year to everybody. Somebody's mentioning the Johnny Cash thing there. We did shift quite a few of the Johnny Cash T-shirts, and a few people have sent us photos. If you've got photos of you wearing your Johnny Cash T-shirt, please send us it. And if you're happy, if those who have sent us, I know there's Rob and Sheila over in Ireland that I got there eventually.
Oh God, yeah. No thanks to the customs.
Bit of a do with the customs, thank you Brexit. Yeah, send us a photo, and if you're all happy with it, we'll put the photos up on our Facebook as well, because you do look splendid.
And if anybody else wants any Johnny Cash T-shirts, they're on the website. It was quite nice actually because
one of the granddaughters.
Lorelei has been wearing hers non-stop.
She came down in hers, yeah.
And Mike was wearing a.
Mike's got a Johnny Cash T-shirt.
Yes. Who was wearing?
Jeff.
That's right. Jeff and Nikki, our friends who were watching, they came in the other day, and Jeff was wearing his Live from the Lounge T-shirt with the teddy bears.
Yeah.
What
But
else is new?
nothing's new really. No, this song. We're gonna leave you with this song. The song's called "One Night Is All I'm Asking," and our mate Susie. I don't know if Susie's on there. I know she's not. She's feeling a bit rough at the moment. She apparently woke up thinking about this the other day, and
But she does have weird dreams.
very strange dreams, and said she could remember all the words. And to be honest, we've never recorded this song. We've never done it as a Winter Wilson song. I wrote it, I'm just looking on here, it was written in 2000. And Sue and the lovely Rog, when he was with us, we used to do it as a bit of a four-piece, as a bit of fun. And so it never sort of made it into our set, and it's never made it onto one of our albums. But
was that with the Pox Doctors Clarks? Oh,
that was
that was
Knocker.
Knocker, wasn't
I think it was Short Arse Sandwich, wasn't
Short
it?
Arse Sandwich, that was
Yeah.
right, the name of that
Yeah.
band, because Roger and Dave were quite tall on the outside, and me and Sue weren't very tall in the middle.
Yeah, so we'll leave you with this. But before we do, I hope you had a good Christmas. All the best for the new year.
We hope those of you who haven't been well, Janet Burnage is just getting out of isolation.
Oh man, there's
We just
so
hope that
many at
you're
the
all
moment.
right and that
Yeah.
we don't lose any more. We've lost a few, a few good ones. And yeah, stay safe, look after each other, and we hope to see you on the other side.
Yeah, we'll set up another one of these. We'll probably do another one of these through January, just to just keep things going a bit and keep in touch. And if you can get to any of the gigs, please
do come, and
they're on the website.
yeah, it'd be lovely to see some of you, and we will keep testing regularly so that we are relatively safe to hug. Because I am in need of hugging.
Huggage.
Huggage is a good thing.
Join
This
it.
song, One Night Is All I'm Asking.
I just stared when you came walking in, didn't dare to blink an eye. Was it real, was it a dream, was it something in between? That's how I felt when you passed by. Can I make a proposition? I would like to stake my claim. This might blow up in my face, this might end up a disgrace. If it's so, I'll take the blame. One night is all I'm asking. Let's see what tomorrow brings. Don't be afraid, we got nothing left to lose. One night is all I'm asking. It might not mean anything. Let's take a chance, we might find romance. Let's see what the morning brings. You won't believe me if I tell you about love at first sight. Won't believe me if I tell you that's the way I feel tonight. I'm not asking for promises. We're not talking diamond rings. But there's something there, can't you feel it in the air? You know you make me wanna sing. One night is all I'm asking. Let's see what tomorrow brings. Don't be afraid, we got nothing left to lose. One night is all I'm asking. It might not mean a thing. So let's take a chance, we might find romance. Let's see what the morning brings. You might take me for a fool. I wouldn't blame you if you do. But sweetheart, in my defense, if I'm not making sense, then it's all because of you. One look and I was flying. You can't blame a man for trying. So come on, truth or dare, we ain't going nowhere. What is there to lose? Hey. Oops.
Good night, everybody. Happy New Year.
Cheers all.
Stay safe.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.